So you're thinking about moving to Millcreek, Utah, but you want to know what the good and the bad is, as well as the pros and the cons, the ups and the downs of living in the Millcreek area. And so that's exactly what we are going to cover in this video, because we get those questions all the time. People that are looking to make that move to Salt Lake City, a lot of times their question is, should I be looking at Salt Lake City? Are there some other suburbs in the area that we should consider as well? And so normally they're doing this comparison of all the different areas around Salt Lake City. And so we have this discussion with clients all the time. And, we wanted to let you know up front, what the good and the bad is. That way, when you give us a call, we can get a little bit more in depth on the real estate side of it. We can, find out some of those important factors and criteria that's important to you and your family. And so that's exactly what we're going to talk about in this video, and we're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to this channel, and if you'd like to know everything there is to know about living in Salt Lake City, Utah, or Millcreek like we'll be discussing in this video, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market here in Salt Lake, as well as the surrounding areas. Hi, my name's Steve Gilbert. I'm with eXp Realty. My team and I, we get calls and emails every day from people just like you that are looking for help with making their move to the Salt Lake City area, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to make a move in 9 days or maybe it's 90 days, simply give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. All that information, it's in the description below. We'd love to help you make that smooth move to Salt Lake, Utah, or to Millcreek like we're talking about today. So as I mentioned, we are going to be discussing the pros and the cons of living in Millcreek. And so let's get started with the good. So first off, Millcreek is located near downtown Salt Lake City, so it's got its fair share of benefits and perks of being located, close to the city, but yet it's still in the suburbs. And so residents, they've got access to all of these amenities and attractions that the city has to offer. So including some world-class shopping places like City Creek. Now this is an upscale shopping center. It's got lots of dining options. There's a lot of entertainment options. Now, maybe you want to go to a museum. So you've got museums like the Natural History Museum of Utah. And this exhibits natural history subjects that are really focused around Utah and the Intermountain West. Or there's the family favorite like the Clark Planetarium, which is science and space. Now this is located near the Gateway Shopping Center. They have shows that are offered on the IMAX theater. There's a dome theater. So it's a great way to find that balance between entertaining and educational. And if you enjoy a concert or a night out with friends, everything is just a short distance away at the Vivint Arena. So this is home to the Utah Jazz, our NBA team here. So whether it's watching a basketball game or going to any of these music concerts or events, like even Disney on Ice that's hosted at the Vivint Arena, there's just lots of options with that. So downtown is a hub of culture, creativity. There's plenty of art galleries, theaters, museums to explore. You've also got the Gallivan Center. It's a local favorite. They do holiday lights and over the holiday season. There's an outdoor ice skating rink available November into February as well. And for those of you who really enjoy art and music, if you're someone that enjoys experiencing new things, there's just plenty of options in Salt Lake City. And Millcreek residents, they get to enjoy the benefits of living close by. In addition to Millcreek's convenient location to downtown Salt Lake City, it's also conveniently located right at the base of Parley's Canyon and I-80. So this is going to give you access to the vast recreational opportunities like hiking, the camping, the fishing, boating. All that's available up in those Wasatch Mountains. Now, Utah's not known for having the lake life, but those who enjoy spending time on the lake, whether it's in a boat or just enjoying fishing opportunities, there are 3 different reservoirs located about 35 minutes away from Millcreek. So these reservoirs include places like Jordanelle, there's Rockport, there's East Canyon Reservoir, and Park City, it's only located 30 minutes away. And so there's several different ski resort options like Park City, you've got Deer Valley, the Canyon Ski Resort. Also, the Sundance Film Festival is hosted annually in Park City, and it's one of the largest, most prestigious independent film festivals in the world. And so it attracts celebrities, filmmakers, film enthusiasts from all around the world. And so if hitting the slopes isn't your idea of fun and you still enjoy outdoor recreation, there are cross-country ski areas, there's snow tubing parks, and then those same lakes that you boat on in the summertime, you can't always go out and do some ice fishing in the wintertime as well. And for those that enjoy escaping life and enjoying the great outdoors, nowhere in Salt Lake Valley is it more convenient than to head up the canyon and to get away from it all than right here in Millcreek, Utah. Third pro, and one of the biggest benefits and reasons that families love to call Millcreek home, is the excellent schools that are in the area. Millcreek, has a good reputation for good academic excellence and high standards. Millcreek students consistently perform well on the standardized test, and they've got a really good, strong record for success in college and even beyond. So schools in Millcreek, they offer a wide range of programs and these courses that are going to help meet the needs of, the majority of the students here, from advanced placement courses to honor classes to career and technical education programs. So students have a lot of opportunities to explore their passions and really develop those skills. Also, the community of Millcreek gets deeply involved in the school system, with parents and residents that volunteer their time and their resources to help the students with learning. And so the community is quite involved, they're quite supportive and inclusive in this learning environment. Millcreek students are staffed by dedicated and experienced teachers. They're really committed to helping their students succeed. And teachers, they're always using innovative ways and methods to teach their students information, help them retain, and give them the guidance that they need. And schools in Millcreek, they do offer a wide range of extracurricular activities. Students are participating in team sports and clubs, volunteer organizations, and these activities just really help to build students, their skills, and help them, develop interest outside of the classroom. And so for families that are looking for high quality education and a supportive learning environment, Millcreek, it's a great option. The next pro is for the sports enthusiast. So in addition to the Utah Jazz, which is located downtown, then the University of Utah is located in Salt Lake City. It's also the hub for many sporting events. Now we've got the University of Utah football team. They're known as the Utes. They play at Rice-Eccles Stadium. The stadium is one of the largest in the Pac-12 conference, and it's always just a fun place to go out and enjoy a game of college football. Now, the Utes basketball team, they're known as the Running Utes, and they play at the facility called the Huntsman Center. And this is also a state-of-the-art arena for basketball. So whether it's football or basketball or even other sports like volleyball or soccer, even gymnastics, the University of Utah has some of the best sport programs in the country, and you're only a short 15-minute drive away to the university. Maybe a minor league baseball is more of your style. So the Salt Lake Bees are located in Salt Lake City, and they're a AAA affiliate of the Los Angeles Angels. And so that's always a fun way to get out, enjoy a summer evening watching a baseball game. Moving on to our cons, the first drawback of living in Millcreek, that's going to be the lack of city parks. So Millcreek, it's got tons of opportunities with the outdoor recreation, having Millcreek Canyon in your backyard. You've got the Parley's Historic Park, but as far as the city of Millcreek, there's just not a ton of city parks with a bunch of playgrounds like some of the other cities located throughout the valley. So this is one of those drawbacks that people express to me that enjoy going to the park, letting their kids go play on the playgrounds. And if that's something that you enjoy doing, although there are a few of those in the city, you can go to areas like Murray to go to the Murray City Park. You can go just slightly north to Sugar House Park. You've got Liberty Park up in Salt Lake. But you may want to leave the Millcreek area to go enjoy some of these nicer parks as well, if that's something that's important to you. Another downfall that Millcreek residents express, that's the level of noise pollution. And so, with the city, first off, it's densely populated, and naturally with busy roads, you're gonna have more noise. So especially for those that live near the main roads and the highways. Millcreek is located right where I-215 on the east side belt route and I-80 on the north where they meet. And with those living obviously near interstates, you're going to experience higher road noise. And it's simply because 215 and I-80 merge right at the base of Parley's Canyon. And especially over the holiday weekends, there's going to be a significant increase in traffic as people are going up and down the canyon, as they're heading up into the mountains, enjoying camping and other recreational activities. And so there is an increase of traffic, there's an increase in congestion in this area, and it really can affect the traffic on I-80 and I-215 for several miles in each direction. The last con that we'll be discussing about Millcreek, and that's going to be real estate related, and it involves the affordability or maybe lack of affordability with the housing market. If you've seen my video like the Millcreek vlog, then we go through Millcreek, we look at a few different homes in the city. You know that I broke down Millcreek into 3 different areas. So we've got Millcreek, which is really the western part or western side of Millcreek. Then we have East Millcreek, and then when we cross over I-215, we hit the Olympus Cove area. Millcreek, it has a median home price of $625,000. East Millcreek, our median value $805,000, and heading up into Olympus Cove, now we're at $1.1 million as a median home value. So if we take a quick look, we do a comparison of the different areas as far as, how much home you're getting for your money, you're going to see that there's a pretty significant difference. So for example, if we take a look at East Millcreek, let's just stick with a median home value of $805,000. And if we look at properties that have sold between $750,000 to $850,000, then our average age home is going to be built in 1960 with an average square foot 2,795. So if you like the charm that comes along with older homes, especially with that cottage bungalow style, Millcreek, it's got a lot of options for you. If we go a little bit further south in the valley, now let's stick to the east side, so we're looking at Sandy, but if we have a median year-built home here of 1985 with an average square footage of 3,443 square feet, and that's homes in the same price range. Now, if we cross to the west side, we look at a place like West Jordan. For this same price range, the average home built 2011 with over 4,000 square feet, and the majority of these homes are going to offer a third car garage. So if a newer home with more square footage, having a third car garage option, if that's going to be important to you, then you're going to have limited options in the Millcreek area. So people that are attracted to Millcreek, that love calling Millcreek home, having an older home doesn't bother them. They enjoy this style. They enjoy that cottage bungalow home. It's all about location for them. That's probably the top priority thing on their list. And so, that wraps things up for the pros and cons video. I hope that this gives you a good idea as far as what people like about it in the area, what people maybe don't like about it. And so if you're thinking about making that move, whether it's in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'd love to help you make that smooth move to Salt Lake City, Utah. And until then, I hope to see you around town.